Choosing a butterfly to release to commemorate the memory of a loved one is so appropriate. When you think about the transitions in life and in nature, none are so complex as that of a butterfly. They start as caterpillars and then form a cocoon or a chrysalis and finally reemerge as butterflies. Many to be released today to carry our memories of a loved one. A noble mission for such a fragile and beautiful creature. They will carry some very special and very personal thoughts and messages from each of us today. And as they fly away, we have the comfort of knowing that the memories that they carry with them for us will remain with us as well, because the treasures of the heart can never be lost. And we are grateful for the help of bereaved families, knowing that at a time of very critical and personal need, you do not walk this journey alone. Thank you for joining us today.
It is said that butterflies are a sign of hope, a sign of beauty, that they represent the soul of a loved one, and they signify freedom. Whatever your belief, we are each honoring in our own way the memory of our loved ones. Someone once said, I think it was one of my social work mentors in the past, that love is a verb. And we are taking action today to demonstrate our love and caring for someone we have loved and lost. May these butterflies released today bring each of us courage and strength in the days ahead, and may they teach us once again about the fragility and the meaning of life, the importance of hope, and the possibilities of healing and living with our grief as we move forward in our lives.
This morning, July 5th, I had the honor and pleasure of attending the Memorial Butterfly Release. This year's event was organized by Bereaved Families of Ontario and St. Mark's Parish of Stouffville. I sat among some lovely volunteers helping register all who came. We gave them their butterflies, a program, and for those who bought one, a pretty butterfly pin and/or commemorative bracelet. In the background, several women were on stage singing, as was the case for me last year. As soon as they sang, "The wind beneath thy wings," tears began to gently roll down my cheeks. That song seems to strike a chord deep within me. They sang like angels. I became too emotional. I could no longer speak. I could no longer look anyone else in the eye. I had to be on my own. But really, I wasn't alone. I was with an amazing group of men, women, and children who had gathered together to honor their loved ones who'd passed before them. My being so emotional always seems to be a gift, as I find that I try to tuck away my feelings of grief. It's encouraging and healthy for me to feel the pain of my loss. Feeling is feeling. Sadness and bliss, they go hand in hand. They come from the same heart. At least that's what I believe. There were tender speeches, contemplative readings, more lovely songs, and then the reading of all the names of those we were there to honor. Partway through the ceremony, a wonderful friend of mine, Diana, came over to give me a huge hug and offer that I come and sit with her and her family. I thanked her for the kind offer, but preferred being alone, just me, my butterfly, and my beloved husband, Mark. Finally, the moment we'd been waiting for, the release of the butterflies. I opened my box in anticipation of hearing Mark's voice. I felt as though I held him in my hands. The gorgeous butterfly slowly emerged from his place of rest and quietly rested on my hand. We exchanged heartfelt thoughts and a moment of peace. He wasn't in any hurry to leave me. I was mixed with thanks that he stuck around and worry that he felt obliged to stay. It was just a butterfly, you might be thinking, but not to me. At that moment, it felt like I had caught a glimpse of Mark. Perhaps it was just wishful thinking, but then again, I feel it's a comforting thought knowing that Mark does stay closely by my side, even now. After all, he's an angel, and that's what angels do. They spread their wings and they fly. One moment they're close at hand, and the next they're off to discover another magnificent world. And off he was, in his own beautiful world, and me in mine, until we meet again.